So I'm really feeling money energetics playing out here. You spend money to get money, which is all about balance. And there is this justice energy that is lingering. So we're going to get some information. Be comfortable in not showing up. You constantly pick yourself. You are a star. Dream state. We've got energy activations and upgrades. High priestess energy. Balance your inner world and the outer world aligns. And then we have Te Whare Tapa Whā, which is Taha Tinana, Taha Wairua, Taha Hiningaro, Taha Whānau, and Taha Whenua. So this is about the structure. It's a health and well-being structure. Speaking into having pillars and having that balance, okay? Balance being a real key thing, key energy. You are a reminder that it can happen to anyone. You are a lot more worthy than you realize. So a lot of this justice energy is that balance and justice being served, okay, where it needs to. Be comfortable in not showing up. This is a reflection of what you feed your energy into. If you've got some nasty energies that you have to deal with, whether this is work, whether this is intimate relationships, there is just like no way that you cannot not show face. Be comfortable in only showing up to energies that meet your frequency, okay? And what I mean by showing up is like your whole energy. I'm feeling that there are people in your life that you give far too much to, and it really creates a misalignment in your balance. And this could have a real lack effect on your money, okay? Because there is this like sense of worthiness, or this like fear, or this lack when it comes to spending money. I feel like there's a misalignment somewhere in like saving money, or like having an insecurity of not having any savings, therefore you're like a failure. But there is this energy of like feeling the aliveness of money coming in. Like the money that I'm feeling for you, baby girl, is alive. Like it's healthy money. It's rich and nourishing, and it's taking care of you. The money that's coming into you is taking care of you. So when you spend that money and you take care of that flow, and you have that balance, I feel like it's going to begin to balance your mind, and you're going to understand the power and the frequency and the currency of your energy for you to not want to show up anymore. You constantly pick yourself up. You are a star. What about this justice? You're really beginning to see yourself, that you are the reminder that it can happen to anybody, that you are the reminder. I feel like you've been telling yourself that you're the negative reminder. There's a lot of cords that you need to cut in this like energy, this money energy. You're not being fair to yourself. You're not being fair on how you have been treated. I feel like you blame yourself. So there's this like reminder for you to remind yourself that it's happened to a lot of people. It can happen to anyone. What you've experienced can literally happen to anyone. And then we flip that and you understand that you are the alchemist. We understand that you are moving through the way people see you differently. You're moving through alchemization. You're moving through spending in order to gain, to give, to receive. I feel like you're building a new relationship with money because you have found a balance in your inner world. And you'll honestly get comfortable in not saying anything, or saying minimal, not giving anything away. You know, a lot of people who grow up with never being heard come in with like a leaky throat chakra, or this like audacity that because they weren't heard as a child, that everyone needs to hear everything that they ever have to say ever again, and that person's going to get a piece of my mind, and that person's going to do this, and I'm going to feed this to this, blah, 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 blah. That is so draining, and you're giving too much to everybody. So balancing your inner world and your relationship with yourself and just how people treat you, the less that you feed to those haters, the more energy will balance out. And a lot of justice requires you to not respond back, okay? Because not saying something is still saying a lot. Saying 2 or 3 words is still saying a paragraph. Silence is still heard and felt, okay? So you're building a new connection with this energy. This is going to really help you in your creative flow, in your psychic world is what I'm hearing. Your inner world, the depth that you see the inner worlds. Okay, so the taha tinana, looking at your physical body, the link between your mental and your emotional, as well as your physical. And then it's your relationship with the crafts and things that align you with your soul's purpose. You're a lot more worthy than you realize, and I feel like this is a big part of your money journey, of understanding it's never actually been about the money. It's been about how the people in your life have shown you how to emotionally be with money. You're not doing that anymore. When you spend money, it comes back to you tenfold. You spend the money to get the money, because when you give it, it comes back, right? That's giving and receiving. Yeah, I'm just seeing the slate being wiped clean, and this is a conscious decision that you made. I feel like you broke a lot of karmic cycles. You went to like the highest court and you pleaded insanity. You're like, only an insane human being would make contracts like this, okay? Not any normal thinking, regulated human being would make these audastic, I don't even know if that's a word, contracts, and me be treated like this. Like, why would I, the soft girl, want to be treated like this? That's what happened, and you got released from these karmic relationships. That's why, baby girl, you've been able to glow up and regulate yourself and move up the ladder, because you decided like a couple of years ago that you weren't fucking with this shit anymore. That you were willing to trust your intuition and be guided out unscathed in order to create a life that was built off blessings, abundance, love, creativity, expression, reciprocation. And now it's you moving out into the wild, allowing people to come in from the 3D and give, so you can give back. You are a lot more worthy than you realize, because there might be still like 1 or 2 energies in your frequency that make you feel bad about yourself, but they're not going to last long. They're either going to ship up or ship out. You guys don't fuck around, man. You guys don't fuck around. Yeah. We've got the 5 of Swords. So this is for me. Oops. For me, it's like post-war energy. It's when you've served some shit and people can only really react or respond to what you've said. Okay, this is reminding me of like when you speak your truth and then people block you, okay, because you fuck with their ego. It's giving that. The Tower. So don't be surprised if there is actually someone who you didn't think would ever leave is going to leave. Okay. It's for the best. It is to help you reclaim your identity because there are some things that you're sleeping on. There also is someone who's going to stay and assist you through these cycles of self-doubt, loneliness, but are going to elevate you, not alleviate, elevate you deeper into health and well-being and your curious and adventurous nature. Okay, you've been plugged into the root chakra, so you've got a lot of root chakra energy going on, which also makes sense as to why you have the dream state, energy activations and upgrades, the High Priestess. So yeah, lots of dreams coming in, a lot of communication coming in, and this is so you can see everything energetically, so when you meditate you can cut the cords and ties. Okay, the dreams aren't just for fun. The dreams are meant to have messages in there for you. If you need to dream journal, start dream journaling. Have a book and a pen by your bed every time you have a dream. If you wake up, quickly write down what you remember. That's going to help you retain the knowledge. Priestess. Yep. Huge upgrades. All right. Well, that is that. Enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you in the next reading.